With the power and endurance of Toyota trucks, you can go to the most incredible places, like this valley, where the echo does different voices.
Hello! Hello! Hello!
Hello! We know what we're made of. Toyota trucks.
AI agents are everywhere, automating tasks and making decisions at machine speed. But agents make mistakes. Just one rogue agent can do big damage before you even notice. Rubrik Agent Cloud is the only platform that helps you monitor agents, set guardrails, and rewind mistakes, so you can unleash agents, not risk. Accelerate your AI transformation at Rubrik.com. That's RUBRIK.com.
This is Optimal Work Daily. 10 Ways to Find Time for Your Side Hustle, Part 2, by ESI of esimoney.com. Number 5. Work over your lunch hour. This was a big one for me for many years. I would bring my lunch to work and be at my desk anyway. I'd use that time to do something productive, like write an article, brainstorm ideas, read a book, etc. It might only be 30 minutes a day, once you account for transition time, eating, the fact that I hardly ever took an hour anyway, etc. But that time adds up over years and years. 6. Redeem lost time. We all have lost time. Instead of just letting it slip by, what about making it productive? In this particular case, I'm referring mostly to lost time while you're waiting. In that moment, you can do something mindless or something productive. So why not the latter? Here are a few examples of lost time. Waiting for a doctor's appointment. Waiting in the car to pick up your kids. Waiting to pick up your spouse. Waiting for your lunch appointment to show up. And on and on. I try to redeem as much of this time as possible with these options. Going through my to-dos, planning I would do some other time. I learned this early in my career. Take a book or magazine to read. Take my journal and write down some notes. Or call someone I need to get back to. The point is, you take your waiting time and turn it into productive time. You could flip through a magazine or listen to the radio, but instead, you make the time worth something. 7. Accomplish 2 things at once. If you're hearing this, you probably do at least some of the following. Drive. Mow your lawn or do yard work. Work out. Walk the neighborhood. While you're doing those things, why not also work on your side hustle? In particular, these are great times to educate yourself via audio with either audiobooks or podcasts. So while driving to work, why not listen to an audiobook on great marketing techniques? While mowing the lawn, why not listen to a podcast on side hustle options and ideas? When you walk the neighborhood, why not listen to an audiobook listing time management and planning techniques? The list could go on and on. I see lots of guys at the gym reading in both the sauna and the hot tub. They're relaxing and recuperating and learning at the same time. When I ask, many of them are learning things they can apply to their businesses. 8. Weekends. I know you don't want to spend all your free time working, but let's face facts. There's at least some time you could use on the weekends to work on your side hustle. Taking a tip from before, what about watching only 1 game instead of 2 on the weekend? What about involving your family in the side hustle so you can enjoy weekend time while also building your business? This is what I did when I was a soccer referee. Our games were always on the weekend, and I worked every game with my son, so we were together doing something we both loved and making money at it. I'm sure if you really inventory your time, you could certainly come up with an extra hour or 2 every weekend. 9. Vacations. I'm not talking about taking a cruise and then spending it working. Let me suggest that you take your unused vacation days each year and use them to build your side business. If you're an average American, you don't use all your vacation days. In fact, here's what Money Magazine found on the issue. Only 23% of workers surveyed said they used all of their paid time off in the past 12 months. The average U.S. worker leaves almost half of his or her vacation days on the table. So instead of losing that time or taking the money for it and working, how about using those days to work on your side hustle? If you do, before long, you'll be able to approve your own vacation days. And 10, holidays. There's always some free time during the holidays. So instead of laying around watching Christmas Vacation for the 10th time or gorging yourself until you're comatose, work on your side hustle. I'm not saying that you work on Thanksgiving and miss the meal, but there are times that work, such as the after-meal wind-down when many often take an afternoon nap. It's quiet and a great time for work. Put your laptop on, your lap, while you watch a game and get some stuff done. On Black Friday, get up with the crazies in your family who go out to shop. While they shop, you can grow your business. I think you get the idea. There are pockets that can be taken advantage of if you look for them. So those are my 10 suggestions. And for the record, I'm not saying you have to or even should do all 10 of these. Simply pick the ones that work for you and use them to grow your side business. You just listened to part 2 of the post titled 10 Ways to Find Time for Your Side Hustle by ESI of esimoney.com.
AI agents are everywhere, automating tasks and making decisions at machine speed. But agents make mistakes. Just one rogue agent can do big damage before you even notice. Rubrik Agent Cloud is the only platform that helps you monitor agents, set guardrails, and rewind mistakes, so you can unleash agents, not risk. Accelerate your AI transformation at Rubrik.com. That's RUBRIK.com.
'Tis the season for identity theft. This time of year, most of us are checking off our holiday gift lists. But guess what? Identity thieves have lists too, and your personal information might be on them. Protect your identity with LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every second and alerts you to threats you could miss by yourself, even if you keep an eye on your bank and credit card statements. If your identity is stolen, your own US-based restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. And all plans are backed by the $1 Million Protection Package. The last thing you want to do this holiday season is face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or other financial losses from identity theft all alone. Make this season about joy, not identity theft, with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Call 1-800-LifeLock and use promo code IHEART. Or go to lifelock.com/iHeart for 40% off. Terms apply.
And thank you again to ESI, and a little bit more about him. His site is all about managing your money so you can become wealthy. And he realized that the idea of wealthy is a moving target, but what you consider to be your wealthy is up to you. He simply shares tips that have helped him amass a sizable net worth, and then you can pick and choose what's most suitable for you. So come on and check it out at esimoney.com. But that should do it for today. Hope you are having a great one, and I'll be back again with you tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.